I need your arms around me, I need to feel your touch. I need your understanding, I need your love so much. You tell me that you love me so, you tell me that you care, but when I need you, baby, you're never there. On the phone, long distance, always through such strong resistance. First you say you're too busy, I wonder if you even miss me. Never there, you're never there, you're never, ever, ever, ever there. Hey! A golden bird that flies away, a candle's fickle flame. To think I held you yesterday, your love was just a game. A golden bird that flies away, a candle's fickle flame. To think I held you yesterday, your love was just a game. You tell me that you love me so, you tell me that you care, but when I need you, baby, take the time to get to know me. If you want me, why can't you just show me? We're always on this roller coaster. If you want me, why can't you get closer? Never there, you're never there, you're never, ever, ever, ever there. Never there, you're never there, you're never, ever, ever, ever there. Hey!
Oh boy, chat. Hello. Welcome to one of these things where I do a stream and talk about shit. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I might be a little rusty, but we'll see. We'll get on with it. Luckily, it's not 2 in the morning, and I'm not drunk yet. Oh, what's going on, guys? What's going on, fellas? Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm sure you've heard this phone call plenty of times. I'm sure you've heard it on your own once or twice, maybe by now. But I'm going to bring it to you. This is going to be my second listen through. This is from Meerkat, by the way. Big ups to the Twink for hooking us up with a video, because apparently he was up and awake and alert at that time, unlike me over on the West Coast. Phil was, and he was hammered. Now, we're going to get into this phone call to set the stage. So, Wings is streaming, and he's doing a little bit of Arc Raiders, right? The new fun hip game that's really popular that Phil dropped. And Phil, hammered, at least it sounds like it to me, is sitting there. I assume he's in his office, to be honest. He claims otherwise, and he also claims he's in the office, so he's in 2 places at once. You know, it's a piggy paradox here. We're going to try to figure it out. So, he's in his office or wherever he is watching Wings on his phone, in bed, whatever it is, whatever conclusion you want to come to. I might help you out. And he is watching Wings play video games with a group of people. This group of people are using troll memes, detractor memes of Wings to, have some fun while they play with the big guy. And, well, Phil, in his wisdom, feels like he should chime in. So he starts talking to chat, this and that. He's on his main account, since his premium account with the, YouTube Premium Edition banned already and blocked. So now he's on his usual DSP Gay Man account, and he's starting talking chat, and he eventually gets to a point where Wings goes, you know what, fine, well, whatever, man, and they're letting him go. He sends a $50 super chat. That's right. Like some good old cuck bucks from Noah or whoever else is facilitating a lot of these fucking terrible game playthroughs like Dragon Quest, decided to, cough it up to Phil, and Phil gives it back to Wings, of all people, after saying he enables. Wings is enabled by people who give him money and shit like that. Like, what the fuck? But, okay, man. And so, with the $50 he's dues in Wings' pocket, then, Wings decided to go, hey, man, what's up? What's up? You've been bugging me forever. You've been bugging me since you got the Asmin Gold Bump. And you want to drive up your numbers, and you want to contact me, and you want to get in there and be a big boy streamer, man, and maybe collaborate, and maybe get you back on the Level 1 podcast. So, the initial call goes out. Phil denies the call. And then all of a sudden, Phil calls back. So this is that call. So have fun with that, because it's going to be a goddamn nightmare. That's for sure. That's for sure, guys. It's 47 minutes. I might go into the pre-stream the next day. We'll see how it goes. But buckle up.
No, I subscribe to you, and I randomly, every once in a while, I'll click on your stream if I see it live. And tonight I saw Arc Raider. I was like, what the hell? He's playing Arc Raiders? Like, he never plays Arc Raiders.
This guy's hammered.
So I clicked on it to see what you were doing. And immediately these guys are like talking to tractor memes to you. I don't know if you realized that.
I don't.
Did you even know what they were saying?
I did not. Is that otter shit? What is that?
No. So I know they were talking about like otter shit. I have no idea what that is. But they were doing that countdown stuff, like a 13, or 14, 13, 12, whatever the fuck that is. Like a countdown stuff. Already. And the second they did that, I was like, that's a detractor meme that this guy gets hit with all the time. And then I'm listening to what they're saying, and they're talking about otters. I'm like, this is not legit stuff. They're trying to bombard his stream with something that's going to get attention. And of course, they're not playing legit. Dude, they're just messing with you. This is...
I mean, I didn't doubt. I don't have enough time in the game. I got like 6 hours.
So Phil is here collecting his thoughts after already initiating contact with Wings. And Wings is like, what do you want to talk about, man? He's like, hey, man, you're playing with these dudes, and they're doing bad things, like saying the gamer words a lot. And you might get in trouble for this. I'm just trying to be your friend. Look out for you. I'm trying to do things in your best interest. And I think where Phil is coming from, he's trying to be Mr. Nice Guy, right? Trying to get Wings to butter him up a bit. Say, hey, man, like, I know I've been mad at you. I banned you off my podcast and told you to go away. And I kind of need a friend right now. I'm lonely. It's 2 a.m, drunk. Like 1:30 in the West Coast time by now. He's kind of sad about things. And we'll get into it later, but Phil's sounding like he's slurring his speech a lot, like he's trying to pick and choose the words so he doesn't sound that terribly drunk, which is fascinating because, I myself tried to do that. When I'm absolutely trashed, I'll try to pick certain words and sound super smart and enunciate everything just perfectly, unlike normal speech patterns. And yeah, you get called out for it. And this reminds me a lot of like the Alphatism days, from the radio show that Phil used to call in and troll on, which he was just calling in extremely drunk and being a fucking piece of shit to people.
Well, Bunky, I actually wanted to talk a little bit about the Northeast Championships that are going to...
I know it's a little low.
I don't know if you want to change the topic, but I do want to talk a little bit about that because there's been some controversy going on.
About what?
About the Northeast Championships and the way that they're running it this year and the scheduling, and it's just a mess.
Yeah, I have a question about that one too.
I mean, he's calling in hammered. You're like, I need to talk to you about the championships that I've been playing in, and this is what we're doing, and I just want to talk to you guys about it. This is when Phil was, in his words, this was him just getting home, slamming a couple McDonald's and some French fries and a couple nuggets or whatever, and then just drinking nonstop to blackout drunk land. And he's probably lonely. Nobody wants to talk to him. Rambo's already asleep and dealing with other things, ignoring him, leaving him on red. And then he calls his radio station. Episode after episode after episode. And I know Alt went through them. I know there's cherry picking stuff out there. This is where the clip where Jaha calls in. He goes, "Yo, Phil, shut the fuck up." And starts yelling at him to shut the fuck up because nobody wants to be like you. Nobody wants to look like you. You know, that's where that whole thing comes from. But I'm getting major vibes of this shit. Major vibes of this shit. And we're just at like a minute into this shit. Yeah, what are we? A minute in, a minute 9. And instantly my brain just goes, I'm already there. I'm back to listening to that shit and going, man, this guy's hammered. And the thing is Phil is bothered wings consistently. And you know it, and I know it. It's almost as, Duty-esque. Because we all know Duty fucking goes around and talks to every single person he can to spread his little web. Phil does kind of the same thing. Only Phil does it when he's hammered, absolutely, because he's just uncomfortable with talking to people. He needs to kind of have that liquid barrier. Little liquid courage into his brain just to kind of fill the gin gaps so he feels better about what he's doing. And yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of just terrible slurred words, and he sounds like he's kind of talking mumbly, but we'll see we'll get into it
in the game. Like I said, I don't know I know how to do the buttons and the rolls and everything, but like I could give a shit less about like what the kit looks like and things like that. But like we were winning our gunfight, so I was like, okay, I guess they're playing good enough, right?
Yeah, to my knowledge, there's nothing in the game about otters at all. I've been playing it, I played it over 20, 30 hours, like 2 months, and I don't even know what the hell they were talking about. Like, they were guiding you through it at a basic level, but I don't know what the hell was going on there. And I just had that really big suspect moment where they start doing the countdown. Like, oh no! Like I have a feeling this is not going to go well.
I didn't catch that when they did it.
Let's read this out. Proper, it's Jewish. I just finished off a single natty ice, and I'm in my feelings. I miss you. I was wrong. I'm a lolcow, and never even based. Please come back to the farms. Oh, sorry, Josh. Think you're just gonna have to bury your feelings in a box of cheeses again. If you can afford it. But that's okay. We can talk about that other topic sooner or later. I'm sure of it. But,
like I guess I was too busy.
Thanks for being here, my guy.
Yeah, and you will be, because you don't know what's going on. You're in a world you're not used to, a gaming world that you're not adjusted to.
And I was also trying to be funny while playing.
Right. So, dude, how you doing, man? I mean, honest question. Like, how are you doing? Because
so I'm here because I wanted to talk to you about your trolls.
I don't watch your content all the time. And I interviewed you a couple months ago, or a few months ago now. I hope you're doing well. Or like, genuinely, I mean that. Like,
I've gave up soda at this point, and I'm
Phil's like, I got to give up soda.
I've seen the numbers on the scale to reflect me giving up soda.
Now there's a bunch of people kind of thinking, where'd Phil going with this, man? Is he trying to get another collab? Is he just trying to mend fences? Maybe it ties into lolcow. They got the Fat Cat coming up. Maybe that's what you do. Bring Cat back for Fat Camp 2, Snake Island, and bring the Kings and Queen Snake on. maybe then we'll fucking save lolcow alive for a change. But he's coming in here. He's like, oh, let me talk to you. I got a question for you. Why are you ignoring me? Why did it take you so long? Why are you so hard to get a hold of? This is probably the same fucking shit Rambo word way back when Phil first moved out to Seattle. We're sitting there. He's sitting there. Hey, dude. You know, I'm just miss you, and I wish we could play Street Fighter. I got good Blanca. You can get Dawson, and we could co-op like we used to. And that's what we're getting at. It's fucking ugly. It's ugly, man.
And like every time I talk about it in the chat, it sucks because everybody becomes a nutritionist and everybody tells you how to do something.
Yeah,
the best
because
way
you're
to do it.
making
You
your
probably
weight
do the
loss
same thing
journey
in your chat.
a fucking
And
chat
that
related
sucks
thing.
because like I want to use the chat as like a dear diary.
No,
where it's like I just want you guys to listen and let me be.
If you want to do your diary, just turn the fucking camera on and do a web diary.
And that sucks because that never
Come on,
works.
Wings.
That just makes me look like an
Fucking
asshole most
pathetic.
of the times.
Your chat doesn't need to be
Dude,
your
I'm gonna
therapy.
give you credit at least for trying to quit soda. If you have actually legitimately done that,
I've legitimately quit. Like I've got Crystal Light in my hand right now. Like that's what I want to get. It's like it's
He's
like
like,
Neo.
I don't
It's
believe
like,
this fat
it just
fuck.
flavors water.
Stop drinking soda.
oh, I know. I've had Crystal Light before. I used to drink the one that had the caffeine boost too. So I was having it as like a double supplement to replace sugar and energy drinks as well. Or,
Yeah,
like
you
soda.
did it.
But
Because the guy who used to pound
good for
Mountain
you.
Dew
That's the
Kickstarters
first
in
step.
the morning.
That's the sugar, the sugar supply to your body that you definitely do not need, and you can,
you don't need it.
Obviously,
I just
within
drink
a month
black
you're losing
coffee.
weight just because you switched what you're drinking on a daily basis. So,
well,
good for you on that.
I was down 8 pounds, but like I don't know. Like,
hey, 8 pounds
no, I know, dude. I
it
know.
fluctuates on the scale. Like the problem is like when
But
you're as
looking at
big
the
as I am,
scale.
there could be like
Unless if you're counting ounces,
I don't
man.
want to sit there and make
Stop looking at the
excuses.
scale, bro.
But
It
like
ain't gonna help you.
my
I'll check my weight
what's
every
that shit
fucking
called?
day.
The diabetic.
No way.
My insulin levels could be
Maybe
up.
once a
which I'm
week
not a
guy,
diabetic,
once a
by the
month
way.
guy.
I'm not a diabetic
Just
at
a
all.
little check in, a
But
little
you know, my
peeker.
insulin levels could be up in
Oh, my
just because my
200?
insulin
Yeah,
levels up means I won't lose
Oh,
weight.
my 190? Cool. Hey, am I
Yeah,
below
you're
190?
gonna make initial
Who put meth
changes.
in my
You're gonna
Gatorade?
see success right away, and then it's gonna stop, and then it's gonna go again, then it's gonna stop. I get it.
How are
In
you
my
such
opinion,
a weight loss?
the first thing you're doing is the
doesn't
right
work out
thing. But you know as well as I do, there's so
Yeah,
much
too
more that
quick too.
has
We'll
to
get into
happen
that later.
after the initial
Towards
drink
the end of the
stoppage.
phone.
And the thing is, for you, you're under so much stress all the time. And I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I see what your detractors say about you.
Of course you do. You leave
Well,
comments on Muppets
it's not even
videos.
that. There's that thing that I talked about with you privately that's
What?
stressful.
What? So these two are talked about private stuff privately. I mean, I'm surprised either one of you trusts people with that kind of information after everything that's happened to you online. Do you have faith that Phil's not going to snake you sooner or later, Jordy? I assume that the private stuff that he's bringing up is going to be brought up later in the phone call because he can't help himself but to talk about the things that are stressing him out. It's kind of hard to not fulfill your duties as a man to your wife when you can't get the right hormones to activate at the right time or whatever he goes on to say later. But it's just a warm up here. We're just going back and forth. Oh yeah, my trolls are terrible. My life sucks too. My stuff's terrible too. Maybe if you stop drinking soda, you'd feel better. I hope you really did stop drinking soda, you lying fat fuck. I mean, what is Phil doing? Why is he so mad at fat people? He used to be one of them, allegedly. Remember? I used to be fat. Now I'm 175 or whatever.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we're all through this. Like, anyone on the internet who is a public face constantly has so much going on that people don't understand.
You don't ever feel
somehow
you don't ever feel
locals are
like
the busiest people in the
I've always
world.
put it like this way. Like if I was to let's say our job was a regular job. Say we're doing like Excel spreadsheets.
But it's not.
Right?
But it's not.
And to put it apples to apples, like every time I'd go to click on an Excel spreadsheet box, someone would take my mouse and move it 5 feet to the right. That's what it feels like to do this job with the level of like scrutiny that me and you both get. There's a lot of people. We're not by ourselves in this, but it feels like there's always somebody trying to move the goalpost 5 feet every time.
They move the
you go
goalpost.
somewhere.
Goalposts move.
So you never can get ahead because of that.
Man.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter when you get to the level that we're both at, where you have so many people who are micromanaging every single thing you do. They're analyzing every single thing you say and how you
Stop. When you bring up micromanaging, like everybody micromanaging me, man, the trolls micromanage my content. What, Phil? Are you drunkenly telling us that you are more influenced by your trolls than your actual pay pigs and retard fans? Like you're sitting here telling us this? You're telling this guy that I got a master plan. I know how it all works out. I can figure it out. I can help you beat your trolls. I don't pay any attention to any of those rent-free motherfuckers. Except for I make 200 fucking bands a day, but don't worry about it because the lesbian haircut isn't that funny and it doesn't hurt my feelings. That's
you do it. Every mannerism that you move on camera, right?
Mannerism? Why? Because we make fun of you that you're gay?
If you actually do or not. To them, it's just another thing for them to cover. It's just another thing for them to make content out of. If you're doing bad or good,
I'm sorry,
and that's
baby.
the thing, you could do bad, you could do
Is
good.
that being loud?
They don't care. All they want to do is get another video, another little clip, another sound bite, another thing to post on Reddit, another thing to post on X that they can make money off of. And
no, stop. I'm gonna have to stop it right there. Now, you heard that, right? We're gonna rewind it just a touch here.
Thing for them to make content out of. If you're doing bad or good, and that's the thing, you could do bad, you could do good. They don't care. All they want to do is get another video, another little clip, another sound bite, another thing to post on Reddit, another thing to post on X that they can make money off of.
So, the big takeaway from that little snippet right there is that Phil is telling you and Wings and everybody else listening to this stupid fucking call is that everybody who puts content up on X or Reddit or YouTube, or TikTok or Telescope, wherever you can find DSP troll clips, in Phil's mind, the only reason they do that is for money. And it's not because Duty showed everybody how much money he was making. I know it plays a factor in it. I understand that. But it's because Phil expects money for his shit content. So he's sour at the fact that when he puts his shit content up there, he barely gets any money. Yet trolls put up edited content or videos and they make bank. And it hurts his feelings. And he thinks that the only reason is that, hey, if I put up my content for money purposes only, then that's what everybody else does it for too. I'm sorry, Philip. I don't give a fuck about the money. YouTube could come take it all away from me. They could come slap me on the wrist saying, no more money. And then I'll have to go be like a weatherman. It's rough. And then I'll have to like draw in Microsoft Paints and give you weather reports for renting every day. I'll get my money back. But the problem is that like I'm in it for the love of the game. I've been here for so fucking long, laughing and having a good time with people like you and chat. It's that money can't beat it. I'm sorry. I have too much fun doing this shit. It's funny that Wings is so down bad to make sure Phil is not on his back about making content, not in his DMs posting him fucking walls of text at 2 a.m. drunk. Not begging him to show up on the Level 1 podcast because he got an asthma gold bug. No. He's sitting here just floundering, lost, gone. I'm surprised if he even remembers a single fucking word of this conversation. Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't. But still, if you put shit up online, prepare to get it criticized. Period. Everybody can do it. Everybody can comment. Everybody can make whatever they fucking want about it. It's just how the shit goes, dog. Sorry that you feel like you're entitled to be treated better for putting bullshit out for years on the internet.
And you get to the point where it doesn't matter anymore because you know that no matter what you do or say, they're going to say you did the wrong thing. So for
Well,
me,
how many
anyway,
times have
at
you
the
done
point
the
I am
wrong
in
thing,
my, and I say
retard?
career, and
How
everyone
many
laughs at me.
times?
Ho, 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 a
No,
career.
We've been
Like,
right
yeah,
about
it's a
stuff.
20
career.
years.
in your
Like
lives.
that's a career.
Yeah,
Right.
but you've
It's
been
one thing
doing
if
your
you're just
job
starting out calling it a
for
career,
20
but like, nah,
years.
dog. Like my face has got gray hairs.
It'd be like me
From this
putting
shit.
shingles on upside down.
Well, they laugh at us, right? And they say, "Oh, what you do
Like,
is so
what the
easy."
fuck are
It's
you
like, yeah,
doing?
you
You're putting
try
the
sitting
roof
in front of
upside
a
down.
public
Like, but
audience
I've been
for
doing
20
it 20
years.
years.
Well, for me, it's like around 18
What are you
years.
doing
You're
it fucking
around
wrong?
19 years actually at this point, and say that you can survive it and you can still be pertinent and have people who
Surviving
watch
is
you every day
different
who
than
even give a
thriving.
shit. So many people have faded into the background, right? But
Dude, you are
for
background noise
us,
for people.
we've been doing it so long,
I literally listen
and
to Phil
no
during
matter what
work
we do,
to keep time.
people will be out there
2
saying we're
o'clock? Oh,
doing
it's
the
a
wrong
beg.
thing.
3
It
o'clock?
doesn't
Oh, it's a
even
beg.
matter. I've
4
made
o'clock?
this
Time to
point.
beg more.
It doesn't matter if
Stall,
like we
stall,
cured
stall.
cancer,
Into my workday.
if we
Cool.
fought off an alien invasion, if we stopped a dimensional rift that was going to end Earth. It doesn't matter. They'll be like, "Oh, well, you farted when you did it." Oh, well, yeah, I did, but I kind of did the right thing. Oh, it doesn't matter. You farted. So now we make a video on it.
Oh,
So,
great fart humor. That was pretty
so
fucking
that's the
loud,
thing.
wasn't it?
It
For
doesn't matter what we say or do.
being
These
a
people will
bedroom
always
buddy
make a
to a
buck
fat walrus.
saying we did the wrong thing. So who cares? I don't care anymore. I really don't. All I care about is entertaining my own audience. The people who are there every
Jingle
day,
keys, man.
See,
who
like,
like who I
Jingle the
am,
keys for
like
one.
who
you're
like what I
there.
do.
I'm just burned out.
Oh, Phil's burned out too, but he
Like-
can't
Oh,
tell
I
us
hear
that.
I'm just burned out.
Oh,
It's
I
like,
know that, dude. Dude, you're playing Arc Raiders tonight. I'm like, what is this guy doing? I
Well, it's
know
'cause-
he
because
hates
peop-
this game.
because people are like, "Oh, you got to do new stuff. You got to do new stuff," and like, yeah, like what I like playing hasn't led to a lot of success, right? So like, it's like, all right, you want me to play
Okay,
Arc
then
Raiders?
just
Arc
play
Raiders
what
is
you
the biggest
like.
game because I was making the point like Burnt Peanut doesn't do
How's it
much
that
more
hard to
than I
figure
can
out,
do,
man?
right? Like he just makes fun of people while playing Arc Raiders.
I'm not
I
going
do
to
the
watch
same
a
thing on Red Sec.
gameplay stream of some miserable
And
people.
I was trying to prove a
being
point, like I
sad
could
at
get on
playing
Arc
video
Raiders
games
and
all
be
day.
just as entertaining as Burnt Peanut.
Why
And
would I be
I
sad?
think
Why
people
would
are
I want to
having
be
like
sad?
a bias against me because of that fact.
Right. I'm going to say something up front. You need to stop comparing yourself to people who are like ridiculously overblown successful, because that is your biggest problem. You look at guys like Burnt Peanut, or you reference
So,
other people who are
we're-
streaming
we're
Battlefield
projecting?
and they're blowing up.
We're
Dude, you're
projecting.
not like them, and I'm not either. You understand? We're at a different
yeah,
level
see, we're
because
using wings
of
to
what's
project
happened to
onto,
us.
to
Because
latch
the
onto
level
and
of
be like, we're not
scrutiny,
like
the
those
level of
guys.
harassment we've gotten, and we're lolcows. Not that we
Oh, you
want
admit
to
it
be,
now. Okay,
but we
good.
are.
Good.
You cannot look at guys like
We're
them and be like,
lolcows.
"Oh, well, they're better than, I could do what they do." It won't work. You could literally do exactly what Burnt Peanut or someone else does. No one will care. Okay?
Yeah, Wings'
What we have to
problem
do
is
is
the
we have to
fucking
find a
Chick-fil-A
way
at 6 in
to
the morning.
appeal to an audience that actually cares about guys of our stature. And I think it's taken a long time, right? I've made tons of mistakes over the years.
Oh,
But I
yeah,
think I
I
have
know.
done
I
that.
fucking count
I
them every
found
month,
an
man.
audience that likes who I am, what I
Next
do at the
year,
level that I
fucking
do
every
it,
week, probably.
and I'm happy. And it took a long time for me to say
I'm
that. Like, that's
happy.
actually hard for me to say that. I'm happy because I'm not big. I'm not rich. But I'm happy doing what I do.
A measure of a pig roach. That's fucking gold. I'm happy. It's hard for me to say that. So we have a lot of self-doubt about his situation and him being happy. In his own fucking mind, Phil isn't happy. So he says the words, I'm happy, because he's trying to convince himself, no, really, I'm happy, Phil. Inside Phil is happy. I got excuse, I've got excuse, and I've got another excuse to be happy. That's why I'm happy. Meanwhile, here he is, 2 in the morning, shit-faced drunk, dialing Wings up. Hey, buddy, how are you doing? God damn. And he hijacks the fuck out of this stream. And he hijacks this shit. And he tells you, oh, I'm happy. I mean it.
Do every day. And a lot of people don't believe me when I say that. Maybe you don't even
Why
believe me
would
when I say that.
You're no
But I
liar.
actually
I think
genuinely am happy with the content I put out.
I can't settle for that though. It's not.
So,
It's
all
not.
right,
It's
so
not. It's not even about getting rich. Like I got a wife. that
Again,
had
what
thyroid
pertains
cancer,
to
and it
Phil
can
being
come back
happy?
any day.
Money.
So like I
I'm
have
not
to save
rich,
for
but
the
I got money, so
Like,
I'm
there's
happy.
gonna be.
no.
there-
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You know,
No, I
she's gonna
understand
get
what you're
sick
saying,
again.
dude. I totally understand what you're saying, but I want you to understand something. When I say I'm happy, it doesn't mean that I'm happy and I'm poor.
Oh,
Yeah.
It means I'm happy and I'm doing good too. Like I'm in the best position of my life financially,
no,
and things are going good.
no,
Even though my
stop. Stop there. No. January was an awful month for Philip. He's skirting really close to that line. He's hundreds of dollars away from turning into the red. I don't even know if he knows it. To be honest, I speculate that he doesn't even understand his own financials despite what his college degree is in, which is wild. But it's just a piece of paper, I guess. And those were just grades somewhere stored on a computer. The knowledge is long gone. Phil feels so close to crashing out money-wise that we are dialing it up. We are cranking it up. Oh, look at that. Dogman, big ups. Thank you, my guy. February is tracking to be at least 1K below last year. And remember, that's a shortened month. And anytime Phil's losing out on like $1,000 a month, we're getting closer and closer to that absolute bare minimum line that he has to hit, which is like roughly 7K. Like if he's not clearing 7K, he's in the red. And we're getting real close to that line. Every month, we're getting creeping closer. Look at his views. They're plummeting. He'll bring those up later too. Gone. Slipping. And he's like, I don't know what to do, man. I'm happy though. Glad to hear it, buddy.
detractors say the opposite, which I'm sure they're all
Well,
analyzing our talk right now.
Because they like put you on fucking live stream fails the other day because you had a $20 session with Call of Duty. It's like, this sucks, right? It sucks to make $20 after you play a game you hate for 3 hours. It's like, well, I just wasted my time doing this.
I would not personally be mad if somebody gave me $20 for playing 3 hours of video games. I'd say thank you. Thank you for thinking my content's entertaining enough to pay me in any form, shape. I don't care. If I was Phil, I'd be hitting up the Cash App. I'd be hitting up everything. Be like, hey man, the offers are pretty wide, so you can just throw a crumb in the basket and not even care. In fact, I think Phil should actually, for certain games, put up a bar, like a progress bar, and be like, hey guys, this is a game goal now. We're gonna need $1,000 to keep playing Dragon Quest, okay? Reimagined. I'm only like 6 hours in myself, but the game time's glitched and it only says 2 hours, okay? So we got 62 more hours to go. So, like, might as well pay them. It's not like Noah isn't paying for all the games anyways. Not like Ryan's split personalities aren't paying for everything anyways. You've got like 3 whales left, man, and they can barely hold on because, well, crypto market slipped, backfill market slipped, and people are very concerned about their money in most situations, but not Timba because he can always get into bankruptcy. So there's that.
Yeah, but they're retarded because I made $20 playing Call of Duty. Actually, after I made $50 on a podcast, and then I made $20 after I quit Call of Duty, and then
you made $20 on Call of Duty. Okay,
and then I made Kick revenue because I'm part of the Kick Partner Program. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
dude, you frame this better than a major league.
I didn't make
pitcher
$20 on a stream.
Major league catcher.
I haven't made $20 on a stream in
catching
like
strikes
10
out of the
years.
zone, and just bringing them back into frame.
They got a little snippet of where you complained about it. They just used it and utilized it.
Exactly. That's absolutely right. And that's what they always do. So I'm happy and I'm doing good. I want you to understand that. Like, I'm doing well financially. I'm not rich, but I'm also certainly not poor. I'm
the
at
new
a
thing I'm
good
going to do with
place,
the end of the month,
getting better. They've been
show you
getting
just
better for
how
like 3-4 years
Phil is doing
in a row.
Like,
And funny because people look at
how'd you guys
views,
like
right?
those
And I know you
videos
too,
right now?
right? You look at your
Okay,
channel, you
I'll
look
tell you
at
that
views,
much.
and you say, "Oh God, the views, the views." It's not about the views.
I just,
Oh,
I
but
just
it
want
is.
I want the
Views are way
to go
down.
upward. Like, I want to
Views
feel
are
like
important.
I'm gaining somewhere.
Revenue sucks, so we don't pay attention to that.
I hear you, because when everyone on YouTube looks at things like sub count and they look at view count and they look at that, honestly, someone actually sent me something a couple years ago, and it kind of
Honestly,
changed my
so
whole
listen.
mindset. They
Okay.
sent me something that was like how to make a great living if you have a business that has 1,000 happy customers. And I read it, I was like, this makes so much sense. It changed my mindset. If you just have 1,000,
Thanks, Planet Jeff. Thank you for trying to lighten your burden by showing him just how to gain a business and hopefully be successful in life so you stop having to float him money every fucking day. Great job. I'm so proud of you. Dude, that's fucking rough. That's fucking rough, man. Besides the point, he doesn't even have 1,000 viewers. Not on any of his channels. Not on any of his shit. He can barely pull 200 right now. Live. Which is rough for a channel his size. And for somebody who streams 6 days a week. That's crazy. And it's just not going well. So we're just cope. No wonder
some
why
people on this planet who like you and want to keep supporting you, that's way more important than having a ginormous, insane, viral amount of people who join you for a few minutes a day and then leave, or won't even ever support you. They're just there to see because you're popular, right?
cool,
And then they don't care,
show up,
and they
watch
leave.
me for the 5 minutes you want to, and
a few
leave.
years ago, someone sent me an
I'll see you next
article.
time.
Dark Side Phil is the most well-supported guy on Twitch, and I was like, "What? What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
And then I read the article,
fan,
and it was
per
like,
viewer.
you know,
He got more money than
in
most people
scale of
did.
how many views and subs Phil has, he has people who support him more than the average person, and they showed like statistics, and I'm reading it, I'm like, it was wrong, but
it was real.
still,
It's real.
it was kind of right. Like, yes, my people who watch me
It's
all
wrong,
the time
but
and like
it's
my
kind of
content
right.
support me more than the
Oh,
average
so the
viewer who will just
numbers were
join
wrong.
someone and be like, I'm just here to
Phil doesn't
watch
want
and
to
I'm out
admit
of
the
here.
numbers were that good.
And that's really what we have
So
to
it's like,
find.
it's fake, but people like
Guys
giving me
like
lots of
us
money.
who've been around for so long that we're never going to blow up. Dude, I'm telling you right now. I told you in the interview in October, I'm telling you again. We're not going to blow up for a good reason. There's no way we can blow up
so
for a good
much
reason.
for the elevating
Too many
the friendly
people think we're
locale.
jerks, think we're assholes, think we're the scum of the earth.
And now
We
again,
have to find
Phil
a way
is
to appeal to a small crowd
himself and his
who
woes
actually like
to
us for
wings
who we are and
and
see
his
through the
woes.
bullshit and just
it's
make
wild.
content we love. And that is how we're going to find success. And I think you can do it because I'm finding that now. I'm changing my methodology. I'm playing more indie games. I'm doing a variety of content.
That's working well.
I know you can do it. In fact, you know what? I'm going to say this publicly because everyone's listening to this.
Oh,
I know you can do it. It's just tough.
I thought you just
because
said
you're
you
going to
can't
have
do it.
so much against you.
And then you said
you're going to have so many people saying you
can
can't do it because, oh, look at all these failures that Jordy has had in the past. No, you can do it, dude. I know you can. I have confidence in you that you can do it. Like, I have just found the way to do it. But it's not going to be playing a game you know you hate, having these assholes join your party, and dumping the N-word, and that's not your fault. But, man.
Oh, they will use it against me hard.
Oh no!
Even though
they'll use it against you because you keep letting people like this onto your
videos
streams
on YouTube where it just spouts off. That YouTube has movies hosted on their website that they'll
Why are we
ban
talking
you for.
about YouTube movies? What are we talking
Right.
about?
That's right. And they're doing it on purpose. That was 100% when I saw you were playing that game. I was like, he needs to make some bucks tonight.
Fantastic.
And I get why he's doing it. And the second I heard these guys talking, I was like, "Oh no!"
I don't like to mislead people at all. Like I have a
like
lot
the surgery
of money still.
Okay, you do. That's good.
And I have a lot of it invested, but like I invested everything in the things.
What you do?
Like
buy
CDs,
ATMs,
like Roth IRAs, and things like that. And I can't touch it. Right? I have my 6-month emergency fund, and I have what's in my checking account. And I try to bounce my life around, making a certain amount of money every month.
Rainy day fund, but I've never heard of an emergency fund.
Emergency funds and pay my bills, right? And still live like comfortably. So that's my goal. Like I tell people like, don't give me your last
new
dollar.
vehicles aren't investments.
I'll figure me out.
Sorry, buddy.
Right.
but like you're saying we can't blow up, and my goal is not to blow up. My goal is just to be sustainable.
What?
Right? Like I'm not looking to be Burnt Peanut with 75,000 users making
Then why are you in the game?
$600,000 a month.
Why are you still doing this?
Would it be nice? Yeah, anybody'd want that.
Like,
but at
when
the
you
same
wanna be
time, there's a
number one?
lot of responsibility when you got the fucking.
if you're doing
golden
this every
scepter
day for a
that,
job, wouldn't you
a
want
lot
to
of
be the
people
best?
don't understand either, right?
Give people the best
Because like
content?
Burnt Peanut, any kind he says something wrong, it's going to be the end of his career.
No, it's not.
Like Dr.
No, it's
Disrespect is a bad example of that, but it's an example of that, right? Because he used to be the guy with the golden scepter.
Right.
What?
So
So were you in your
here's the
head?
thing.
And so was so in his mind.
I feel
We all
like
thought you were kings.
you can succeed. I do. But it's not going to be sitting there all day playing
Just
Red Sec.
shooting-
And I know you love Red
Fuck.
Sec. I
No, he
know
doesn't.
it's your favorite game right now
Wins hates games.
because you hate Call of Duty. And to be honest, I agree with you.
How
Battlefield
sucks
6
I know
this
you
year,
don't like Call of Duty.
dude,
too.
Battlefield 6 this year is much better than Call of Duty. I couldn't play Battlefield 6 because it's a team game. And I don't play team games, right? I don't. I play solo games. So I tried so hard to make
Oh,
Black
you
Ops
sound
7
Weepy-eyed.
be a good game. I bought equipment to fucking make the game work on my streams, and no one will watch it. No one will watch this game. Even though I played a stream,
Look at how loud
I
he's
suck
getting.
at Call of Duty, and I
He's
had a
getting animated,
positive kill
too.
death ratio every match of like 2.0, and no one would watch it. Everyone agrees Call of Duty sucks this year, and you're good at Battlefield. But I'm going to tell you, my best advice to you right now: stop playing Red Sec on stream.
Why?
You heard what I just said. Stop playing Red Sec on stream.
Just like
playing
you
Red
stop
Deck in
playing
your personal life.
WWE
don't
champions
love
on
it.
stream. Now you only play
first of
during
all,
your
I don't
breaks and after
I
your training
tolerate
and
it.
before you start your
Like
stream.
I don't like first
You don't
person.
like-
I don't like first person shooters at all. I don't like video games for the most part. There's certain video games I
It's
like.
funny.
Right,
He's
right
like,
now
don't
I'm
play
playing
the
Baldur's
game
Gate
on
3 in
stream.
my personal time because I kind of like
Wow.
Baldur's Gate 3, but
Dude, you
it's what
play
it is. I play Diablo 2
WWE
in my free
champions
time.
on stream.
I hate first person shooters. I've been playing for 30 years at a high level. I fucking detest them.
Great.
Like they're the same shit over and over again. And once you get good at
Ooh.
them, you just realize people are fucking you with the cheapest shit in the game.
Oh,
and it just
fuck you,
irritates me.
scrub. I fucking hate
Like,
that shit.
all right.
Man.
So you do like certain kinds of video games.
Yeah,
You know,
I fucking hate it.
you know
I
when
hate
you
it.
play Street Fighter,
Isometric RPG.
I hate this.
You know when you play
I hate
Street
it so
Fighter?
much. I'll let it run.
and you know,
Let me
like
get
when
past
somebody's cheesing the fuck out of you, or they're zoning you, or they're like getting a free throw out you, and like they're just using the cheesy character to beat you, and
hate
how it
this shit.
sucks ass, and
Yeah.
you know it because you have
Such a
so much
terrible excuse.
experience that you know this
Of course.
person's beating you because they're being cheesy. That's same
Of
thing
course.
happens in first person shooters when you get good at them. You realize that you lost this because somebody's using the meta gun, or they got you at a right angle, or some shit like that. And it just irritates you. It doesn't even when you do well. Like the other day, I was playing Red Sect, and I squad wiped a 4-man by myself with a scar.
Yay.
Didn't even flinch. No adrenaline enough. No dopamine hit.
No
Nothing. I don't even
shakies?
give a shit. I'm like, all right, fuck. At least that's over. Like that's the feel of it.
Come
Yeah, you'll lose
on,
all
man.
satisfaction.
There is.
Come on, man. If you're making excuses like this, you're not learning how to play the fucking game better. You're just making excuses and just getting mad and frustrated. And you're just labeling things like, oh, I got beat because they're using the meta. Oh, I got beat because he's got the one-shot sniper rifle. Oh, I got beat by this. I got beat by that meta thing. I can't compete with it. Just either do the same fucking shit and be just as cheesy if you want to win that bad, or use it as an opportunity to learn how to play against that shit. Maybe, just maybe, your little technical moves, right? The little nuanced gameplay, the little, things that you've been Twitch training yourself to do, and like maybe you can hit them with the drop shot or something. Your little movements, the technicals. Maybe those will sharpen up. 'Cause you're not focused on, oh man, he's got the meta gun. Now he's gonna get killed. Oh, fucking figure it out, bud. It's not that hard. In fact, it makes me want to play games even more. I gotta figure out how the fuck did that guy beat me that fast? How the fuck can I fight off a Wolverine as group? How can I stop this Spider-Man from diving my entire fucking team on the back line and pulling people off the map? Well, there's a way. There's a way. There's always going to be a way. You got to figure it out. But hey, man, You can just make excuses like these guys. Feel bad about yourself. Maybe throw a controller at the wall or whatever.
There's
You
no
realize
satisfaction.
exactly the modern version is such a pale comparison to what used to be good that you don't even
Oh
feel
yeah, you
any
can always hit
kind
me
of
up. It's
excitement
Agent
or
Proper is my Marvel
enjoyment
Rivals tag.
when you
Yeah,
win because it didn't mean anything. It's not like
it's
it used to be
same.
back in the day when it had skill involved, right? So,
Yeah,
so let me
you can
ask you
hit me
this.
up with an invite. I usually play
You
with a
don't
couple
like
of my buddies,
modern
but
first-person shooters.
some days
You
I like to
said
play the
you
solo.
like Baldur's Gate. You like Diablo 2. But
Blah blah.
it
You like
sounds to me like you're
JRPGs?
totally turned off from video games these days. Is that a correct
1000%.
statement, or do you think there's anything
1000%.
you would actually like to do?
Like Resident Evil 9's coming out. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about playing it. I'll buy it. I don't give a flying fuck about
You're
playing
not.
it.
You
I
don't
could
want
care
to
less
play it,
if
but
that
you'll
game
buy
does well or not.
Why?
But it's going to be something
Why?
different. It's something that will attract people that might not click on the stream, and I'll play it strictly for donations.
Play
Right.
those as like members only
that's
streams.
that's just the life I live. Like I don't give a fuck about Resident Evil 9. I don't care about Grand Theft Auto 6.
Make a secondary
They
channel,
could
man.
come out tomorrow, and I'll be like, all right, whatever.
You do one or the other. Something different.
So what do you want to do then? Honest question. I mean, I asked you this the other day and you didn't answer me.
I gave you the answer earlier today. I don't know. I'm just burned out. But the fact is, I'm not allowed to be burned out. So like, I just got to keep going.
Don't think Wingo is going to be worse than Phil.
I'm
Phil's
not
gonna
exaggerating.
Be like, I'm the
Again,
best at
everyone's
this.
listening to this. I know they are. This is not
Wings
a
is
private
just gonna be like,
conversation.
I guess I'm playing
You're in the
this.
same situation
money.
I was in. Like maybe let me think.
Okay, so now we're
7, 8 years ago, because
oh,
I got
okay.
to the point where
we checked
I
out with
was
a little
making videos on games every single day. And
Yeah,
I was pumping them out at such a rapid pace, like covering. I could beat a game in like 2 days, right? And everyone knew me as
2
Mr.
days?
YouTube, the guy who could beat a
Mr.
game in 2 fucking
YouTube.
days. So everyone would flock to DSP
Oh,
videos
Mr.
because he can beat the
YouTube.
game so quick, and then we
they
can,
knew you as
get
the
a
guy.
fast opinion on it.
Okay,
It
knew
killed
you
me.
as Mr.
Like I just didn't care
Views.
anymore about what I was doing. And then when I became a live streamer, it got different for me, because when I became a live
After
streamer,
fighting it for like 5
there was
years,
no rush anymore. It was more about, hey, I'm with the audience. I'm talking with the audience. I'm chatting.
I'm telling them to pay me
while
money.
I'm playing a game like Zelda Breath of the Wild, which
Breath
it
of the
stands out to me
Wild.
because that was one of the first
Tell
games
me
I
he's
ever
not hammered.
live streamed, right?
Breath.
People started
Breath of the
chatting with me
Wild.
about other stuff, and a lot of it was
Yeah.
bullshit and had nothing to do with the game. But then people started talking with me about my experience with games and my experience with Zelda. And I was like, oh, I don't have to just talk anymore. I don't have to be stupid with, like, say,
What?
sexual comments or dumb swears all the time. I can just, like, talk with
He
people
does
about
both of those
games.
things still.
And
They're just
since
directed
then,
not
it was
at
like an
women,
epiphany
but
for
to
me. Hanging out with
usually
people on the
half-naked
stream
men.
while I play games has made it so much fresher and so much better for me that
Fresher
now,
and better.
even though I'll admit sometimes I feel like I'm burnt out if I'm playing a game too long that I don't like so much. Just that social experience makes it better.
That I don't like too much.
All right, but at the same
Why are you
time that
playing
I
games
say
you don't
that,
like, man? Oh, for the
I
money.
understand that
But
just
if the
playing
money's not
games
there, then you burn out.
24/7
Gotcha. Thanks.
becomes so draining, especially if you don't like
Draining.
video games or you don't
And
like
now,
the games that are
now,
coming
and now
out.
add 250 pounds to your body weight where walking hurts. And all you have is to sit down and look at a screen all day. That's my life.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, and dude,
Oh,
you're
man.
stuck, and I get it, because you say things like, "Oh, I did want to ask you one question."
I mean, like people say, "Oh, go get a job." I want to go get a job. I do. Like I'd love to be able to
Wings-
get up and be able to stand 8 hours a day and just go
Wings
work
could
and
go
make money
back.
and not have to do this.
He could go back to that job probably if the job is still there. The place where he started to work before he started YouTube. He used to drive forklifts for a place. And he was personable and likable enough that they said, hey, come back whenever you want to. If it doesn't work out, come back. Maybe you go back to that, Wings. Work 40 hours, come home and stream whatever game you feel like streaming. That's the solution. It's a good one, but apparently you don't want to take the uncertainty of the money hit. Phil does. I'm going to tell you right now, Phil's going to get into some weird speak here about knowing how Jordy feels about being fat when it comes to his body hurting during work and such. It's It's really, really weird.
I'd love
can't.
to. I can't. I'm stuck.
Dude, you
This is what I
can't.
do.
There's no way you could do that. I understand
And
that.
that's the reason I'm trying to
totally
lose weight
understand
right now. It's like I want the weight to
understand
come off
it.
so I can go get a fucking job.
For me, right now, everyone says go get a job. I'm like, well, you're retarded because if I get a job, I'm going to make way less than I'm making right now.
Oh.
You're an idiot. But I could.
Okay.
I could walk out of my door right now
Yeah.
and go apply for a ton of jobs, and I get them.
No, you
Because
wouldn't. No,
I'm
you can't even
175
go outside
pounds.
your door for a
You can't
day
do
to
that.
go and get
And I get
groceries,
that.
man.
All right, I totally get that.
No.
And that's,
Also, when it comes to this whole job thing and being fat, I'm going to put out a Theo theory. Okay, guys? Theo theory. It's complete speculation, but I'm going to say that I believe quit her most recent retail job because her knees hurt. Because she's fat. So I think she couldn't stand and be up and down and move and sit for a couple hours a day. Maybe 8 at most, 6 a day for a couple days a week. Couldn't even do that. So that's how Phil knows and understands that's why wings hurt so much. I'm sure that's why Phil's like, I gotta get healthy. Things like that. It kind of runs hand in hand.
That's something that's a huge
Well,
added
there's
weight.
also the other weight of like, and you have this too. No matter what job you get, if somebody notices you, you've lost that job the day that somebody notices you.
Oh man,
That's right. And these people will never let us get a normal job. If they can find out where we work, they're going
Don't
to
talk
try
about
to
it
mess
then.
with us.
Just say, hey, I
because
got a job.
That's another win for them. That's another video for them. That's another, another
Fuck.
adrenaline or endorphin, another endorphin rush for them that they hurt someone on the internet that everyone hates, right? Yeah, I hear you, dude. I totally hear that.
Okay.
All right. So here's the thing.
What thing?
You cannot get an in-person job. And I've heard you say stuff like, "Oh, I'll
There's
get an
plenty of
IRL
jobs
job."
to get at
You say
home.
you do gig work. I bet you help your wife doing gig work. You don't do gig work yourself. You
I
help your
bet
wife
you're
doing
too
gig
fat
work.
and
I get
lazy to
that,
do
right?
it.
Is that
no?
true?
That's not true. Like I do gig work and
See, that's what I'm telling you. Cat's too fat to even do gig work. That's why he's telling him this. I bet you don't. I bet you just sit in the car while Kelly drives around and does marathons while running around door dashing. I bet you do that. It's crazy.
and sometimes we do it together, but like I do it myself. Like I'm physically capable of driving a car and like getting in and out of a car.
And there's nothing wrong
You're
with
sitting down
Wings doing
most
this.
of the job. Like you literally
Driving,
like,
okay.
you go to
DoorDash
Walmart
or
and they put the
groceries or
groceries in the
whatever.
back
I
seat
mean,
and you just drive
whatever
and
your hustle
put the
is, it's
groceries
your
on the
hustle,
porch.
man. Oh, give that extra scratch.
That's
It'll
good
help
to
you
hear.
out.
I'm actually happy to hear that you can at least do something.
And I do
Because-
that. I do that more as just to be active because I hate this.
I doubt, dude, to be honest, I doubt that you could do it enough to make a ton of money, right?
It makes money, but it's not something you'd live off of. I would hate to live off of it. But like
I've
the way I
people
researched
do,
it a little bit.
the way I
about
do
the
gig,
whole- the whole
gig work
and tips and stuff.
is like I'd usually try to keep $5,000 floating. And
So it's
if
like,
I need
you
to
have
borrow
money?
money, like for example,
And I
like
gave
land
you
taxes
$50
came up
bucks.
just recently, right?
Fuck.
And car insurance and land taxes come up. That was like $3,600, right? I pulled it from my DoorDash fund,
Yeah.
and now I'm going to pay myself back. So I start paying
There's
myself
nothing wrong with
$300 a month back to that, and I also start dashing or whatever again till I get that $5,000 back. So instead of like borrowing it from a
welcome
credit
to
card
gig
or
work.
anything other place.
Definitely not the
That's
worst.
the way I do it.
Right. That's smart. I'm actually happy to hear that you can do this stuff because you have to understand you say that on stream and you never elaborate and your haters are crazy about, you know, oh, he made
Alright.
it up or, oh, that's just Kelly
You
doing
just
it or
told them.
whatever.
I bet you
So
don't.
that's good to get that out there.
I
I'm
bet
glad to hear that
you
you're
just
actually
do it with Kelly.
getting out and doing other stuff than just streaming and that you're capable
You
of
just
doing
told
it.
them that.
But
What
You also
the
gotta
it's
hell?
not sustainable.
My wife also has a master's degree. She has her own job as well.
Great.
Right.
Good job, Kelly.
You have an additional income. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And
You happen to
thankfully,
do. You notice how
again,
Phil didn't
we're-
mention? Oh,
what
I
all
have
our
one of those
detractors say,
too.
right? Is always
My wife makes
the worst
money, too.
possible nonsense. They have no idea what our real lives are like. Seriously, they have no fucking clue.
We're
what
pretty
our real
good at
lives are like.
guessing,
Because
man.
if it was as bad as they said, we wouldn't be here, right? Like we wouldn't be on this fucking planet. We wouldn't be able to keep
Wish your mom
sustaining if it
swallowed
was
you.
as bad as they think. They're just nuts. We have significant others who love us, who help us, who support us, who take care of us.
Dude.
These people are the worst dregs of society who would never even understand what love means.
Oh,
Seriously, that's why
no.
they're able to hate someone
I
on the
don't know
internet
when love
as much
meets
as they
on the
do.
Valentine's
Because if they
Day.
had love in their
Man,
lives, they would not get
better
it.
go
They
take
would not
back
even
the card I
understand it.
got Mrs. Proper.
So I'm happy to hear that she's there for
Looks
you,
like I better take back
you
all the
know,
food I bought.
and it's not just you
Yeah,
doing
well,
everything. That's awesome.
And since we're doing like that, like I don't feel like another thing with the weight loss is like I don't feel like I treat Kelly good enough
Oh, this
as
is
a
good.
husband because I don't have no libido, right?
Oh no!
Like so, like our romantic life could be so much more,
Oh no!
but my body just doesn't make the.
Is this the
chemicals
private
needed
topic
for
you
me to,
guys were
like,
talking about
push for
earlier?
that kind of stuff. So like it ends up. I don't know. I shouldn't be talking about this.
Oh, thank you, Moo Moo.
You shouldn't be talking about it
for the
publicly,
5 piece.
that's
Yeah.
PWR is MIA.
Should we
I-
get
I
in a private conversation about it?
I just wish
Should we
that
place a wellness check?
I could be
No,
more
just
than
just
I
call
am.
the closest.
Right. I wish I had a more
okay
manly
clinic.
thing.
That'll help.
No,
Well, maybe
dude,
he's getting some
I
Adderall.
get it.
Who
because
knows?
every
Did
moment
you get
that I
stuff playing
live-
Kong? I don't know, it's been
And
a
the
while since I
reason
watched
a lot of
PWR.
people make fun of me,
I
they
drop
say,
by every
Phil,
now and then.
you're talking about working out. You're talking about getting healthy. What a joke. We don't believe you. And then they look at me on camera as like, oh, God, he's skinny. Yeah, of course I'm skinny. I'm not lying to you fucking idiots.
Stop. Okay, I fast forward this a little bit. Sorry, Mimology. This man is not as fat as he used to be. Yes, that's true. But this man, if you want to call him a man, looks like a goddamn ghoul. He looks like somebody is going through radiation poisoning. Like they picked him up, the UFO got him. They picked him up, they experimented on him, and they fucking gave him some radiation poisoning and put him back down right there in his office. Because he's looking real fucking rough, man. He's 40, going on 44. Okay? Look at him. Alcohol does a number on your fucking body. Be careful, kids. And I know I drink plenty of it. But this is just like, ooh. Yeah, he looks like he's a wax figurine just left out in the full sun in his hot, sweaty 83-degree office for a day. It's rough, man. And you can't tell me that this is healthier than somebody who has a little bit of extra chunk on them, but maybe takes better care of themselves overall. So whatever retard's first play school fucking bench set you picked up from Amazon, homie, ain't cutting it anymore. You gotta lift heavy weights. Heavy weights is how you get jaw big, man. You gotta lift that big boy weights and quit pretending like these little 3-ounce curls are gonna help you. They ain't doing it, Chief. They ain't doing it, Chief. It's just it's not working out for this guy. But that's what Phil is.
I'm doing it for a reason because I want to live longer for my wife. You know,
I thought
I'm
you
older
wanted
than her.
to die
Not
before
so
her,
much
so
older.
you
I think it's about
so you didn't have to
8 years
live
of
with her.
How old are you?
difference. I'm 43. I'm about to be 44 in April.
Because like
And Kat is
I'm about to turn
Oh, go
40.
ahead.
I'm about to turn 40, and I'm starting to like look at movie actors that didn't live much fat. Like Dawson from Dawson's Creek died at 48 just recently. And
right.
He had cancer.
wasn't a 400-pound land monster, and I'm like, dog,
He
do I
had
have
cancer.
8 years left?
The thing Boogie
Is that
lied
what it
about,
is?
your friend.
It's like you start thinking about that shit.
Yeah. And you get to the point where I was feeling bad. I really was. I had pain in my joints.
I think
I'm
their
like, what am I
age difference
doing?
is like
I'm over 40.
8 years.
I got to start working out.
If I remember
And
correctly.
I did it
between
not
Phil and
for
Kat.
me. I don't care about how I look. What do I give a shit? I want to be here longer for my wife. I do. I want to be happy, healthy, taking care of her, and doing things
she in a
that,
wheelchair?
I
Why are you taking
realized,
care of a
why am I
your
being
grown
so lazy
partner?
when I can
Should be
do this
teamwork.
minor thing and be better for her? And I started doing it, and it became,
You should do
a
it for
routine.
yourself, not for other
And now
people.
I'm so happy because now we're both getting better together. And everyone makes
What
fun
does
of her
that
for her
mean?
weight. She's not fat anymore,
Oh,
but she does not want to come on camera. because
So we have to
he
trust
doesn't want to
you,
give
Mr.
anyone
Known Liar,
any
once again,
kind of
that my wife
They
entertainment
won't
isn't
give her
fat.
factor.
credit anyway. Like Kelly gained some weight recently, but like Kelly lost a lot of weight, and like they still called her fat when she was like 140 pounds. I'm like,
that's
Kelly's an
probably what
average
being a
weight
woman on the
now.
internet's
she's
like.
the exact weight she's
I'm
supposed
sure
to
you
be.
step on there, and if you're
you
not
still call
looking
her
like a
fat.
skeleton,
It's like, okay,
Right.
or a
And they
smoke
always
show,
will.
you're
They
probably
don't
going to
care.
call it
Right.
fat.
They're only there to hate on and
It's the
destroy and
internet,
tear
homie.
down. They're not there to acknowledge anything. They won't acknowledge that I look better. They're just, oh, he's on Ozempic. No, I'm not. I've never had a drug like that in my body. I'm working out. But,
Who brought up Ozempic?
you know, to them, anything is a clip. Anything is a piece of content,
You're not wrong.
right, to make money. So,
No, come on, man. I'm not here for the
so
money.
anyway, honest
There's a lot of
question for
detractors
you.
out there not
Well,
there
I
for the
got
money.
you here because this is what, honestly, when I had you,
I'm
Honestly.
hard to talk to.
dude, you are very hard to talk to.
I cut the world. I'm very
Dude,
anti
if Kat
people.
was 140 pounds, she'd be on
You
stream.
don't understand
heartbeat.
why I jumped on the chance
They'd
when
be
you said,
doing
"Oh,
like
I'll call Phil." Like,
because
oh
Phil
my
couldn't
god,
help himself. He'd have to brag
my
about
wife
it.
is asleep next to me in the bed. Okay, seriously, but she sleeps with noise canceling stuff on because our neighbors are so fucking loud. Okay, that's
Is that what she told you? It's nice of her to lie to you like that, Phil. To say, hey, I need to get some earplugs or some noise canceling headphones or something. Because, oh, why, honey? You know, the neighbors are just too loud, Phil. I don't know what else, to be going on. It's, it's just that. It's just, the neighbors are loud. I don't know what to tell you. Meanwhile, he's drunk doing this at 2 a.m. Think he's part of Keno Casino. Why they make fun of him again? Just to cope. He's drunk sitting there on gin because those liquor bottles that are in that room go into the closet. They don't go back downstairs. Why would they go back downstairs when you could drink them after stream at night? And so he's up being louder than me talking to you guys on stream. He's being more animated. And he's claiming he's sitting there right next to her while she's sleeping. You really not care about your wife that much? You couldn't go into another room? Are you that inconsiderate about people's time? Like you claim to be? Most places like that say, hey, be quiet by like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And this guy is ranting to wings about trolls and this and that. I bet the neighbors even need fucking ear plugs and shit so they don't have to listen to Phil acting in the middle of the night. Drunk, pulling Hogan's, and probably his dick. So, why?
It's another story for another day. Okay, but I can like just do random stuff at night, not loud, but calm stuff. And
Calm stuff. What is that, drinking?
he said, "Oh my god," he said, "We can have a conversation. I'm going to have this conversation right now. Let me jump." Because I tried so hard to get you on my show. It's not about getting you on the show.
Got called at 2 in
It's
the
about
morning
having
by
a
the guy, and you're like,
conversation
I can
with
talk to
you.
him.
Okay, it
finally?
really is. And I care about you. I'm going to be honest with you, Jordy. I care about you. I do. I see what you're going through.
No, you don't.
It's very similar to things that I've been through or am going through.
This is why he
And
cares
I
about
know how painful it is. I know how stressful it is. And
it's really weird. It's almost like DSP is trying to redeem Wings of Redemption so that he can brag to Keemstar that he can redeem lolcows better than him. It's almost like Phil wants to be the lolcow redeemer, so it helps him redeem himself somehow. I don't know. I'm not, a math wizard. I'm not too up to date on the forbidden mathematics. But to me, it sounds like this dude is trying to use Jordy as a way to attach himself to a problem, boost his own ego up, and then separate it like a rocket going to the moon, saying, see you later. Bye, fuel. I will use you later. I will see you later. You don't care if Jordy gets $150 next stream. You don't care. He only cares about his shit. And that if he makes money and his games are successful, and that he is doing the right things, and that he is getting the ass pats during it. You don't give a fuck about Wings. Come on, man.
to me, to see you go through this same shit is like, man, I wish I could help him because I've been through that. And here we go. I've been through people trying to join my lobbies and be fucked up to me and say stuff on mic. And I've been through
And they still
these
do
things.
it. They did it in the marathon.
All right. So anyway, I got you on a conversation here. All right. Honest question. What do you want to do? What would be online? Because you cannot do an offline job. You can't. And we know this, right? You could do gig work, but that's not a full-time
Yeah,
job.
no, it's just side money.
You're
Like realistically, where I want to go in the future with this is like, I was kind of hoping to transfer this over to like being segment wise. Like the root cause is like I want to do like a podcast on like Friday.
Then
And
do
then, like,
it.
Thursday, do like a Dark Souls stream with Kelly and like segment it so like it's
then do
different
it.
things, but it's more planned out.
Then open a Word doc
But
and
like,
do it.
I don't know. Like depression and uncertainty messes with a lot of it.
Oh, come on, man. You can't let those things beat you. You just gotta
Do you
fucking help.
think
Like, come on.
you could ever do something consistent?
Yeah,
Because
100%. I did Local Live for 2 years.
no, you did,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You did,
Oh,
but
Moo with the 5
after,
gifted.
but first of all, Log Call Live.
Huge
Hold on a
support.
second.
Whoa,
Log Call
buddy.
Live is so.
Thank you, Mike.
You know why I didn't do it, right? You understand why I could not do that stuff, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's not
I understand why you
positive
did.
content.
It's not positive content, but at the same time, like you know why I did it, because like the money was there, and it's like I needed to play catch up because I went broke in 2015.
Yeah, you were playing accelerated catch up, exactly. And you bit your teeth, and you bit your tongue, and you ran forward, and you did what you needed to do for your family for like 2 years, and you made all that money, and you banked it. And again, I'm going to say this again. I respect you for that. I can't do that shit.
I would say
I don't get it. We'll let these little alerts play. Pick up Samumu Buckaroo again. Thank you once again for the 5 memberships to the channel. But what the fuck? What the fuck, Phil? You're like, I just respect you. You won't respect anybody. You don't even respect yourself. That's the worst thing. Sorry, man. You don't respect yourself enough. So you can't respect anybody else. That's not how this works. If you're not respecting what you're doing with your own actions, how are you going to respect other people for their actions and judge them on those actions? Kind of tend to your own garden, chump. Kind of how it works in the real world, at least. I mean, I know reality isn't your friend right now, but in the place where most of us live, usually you have to earn respect, and you have to give respect to people who you want to respect. Very important. Yes, good.
this, but I still consider Boogie and Key my friend. Like if
Boogie
they
and
ask
Key
me
are
to be a part
friends.
of something,
Well,
I probably
yeah.
will. I mean, like
Sure.
I
They
didn't
make you
like where
money, yeah.
Local was heading. Right, I didn't like that it was like a 24-hour telethon, where it's like it felt like we were running a church more than a podcast. Right, like give to Jesus. Like everything was like how much
Jesus.
mustard can we dump on our head to make money?
Jeez.
Right. And that's not content. In my opinion, that's not content. That's the clown
What the-
acting, smashing a pie in his own face. And yes, a clown is a full-time job. It really is.
So it's your job. Your job's the full-time clown. You're the guy smashing yourself in the face with the pie. You've been doing this for 18 fucking years at this point. Damn near 20. So when you say, I can't take the makeup off, you can't take it off, that's you, man. This is you. What do you not understand about it? You act a fool every single time. You take the bait from detractors. You take a bait from the trolls. And then you go on these rants. And then you tell people shit. And then you make the big nuke video where you watch these guys fucking troll content. You pretend like, no, I'm never punching down. I'm a good little piggy. No, he's not. No, he's not. He always wants to be the wolf. He always wants to be on the prowl. He always wants to be the predator. Instead, he's just a sheepish motherfucker hiding in the... Oh, please don't beat me up. I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah.
There's clowns out there who make full
Well,
time money.
Boogie is a full time clown right now, and I want to say
It
he's my
says the
friend.
full time clown.
And like I've called him a couple times, like and told him he have to slow down on certain jokes because it's gonna hurt him in the long run. But like it bothers me
that's
to my core
embarrassing.
that Boogie is like ripping his house up for like Locale Live right
It's
now.
not your
like,
house.
Have you seen the state of Boogie's like streaming room right now?
He's probably
It's like,
making
dude,
enough money
I
that he
don't
can just
I
renovate
don't follow
it now.
that stuff, man. I swear to you, and you might not believe me, I have never watched Locale Live once. I've only seen clips of it on social media.
It's for the best, Phil.
Once I
Show
watched Kino
sucks.
Casino reacting to it. I have never watched the show. I have zero desire
I'm sure
to
he's
ever
tuned in a
watch
couple
that
times.
kind of content.
I'm
nor do I
pretty
wanna
sure
be a
he's
part
tuned
of
in a
it.
couple times. Come on,
You
man.
know,
We've
for
all tuned in.
me,
It's okay.
the content that I put on the internet,
Get it.
I want it to feel like it's something that someone can watch today,
Oh.
10 days from today, 10
Meth
weeks from
there?
today, 10
Thank you.
years from today, and
GTG
be like,
said,
it's positive content,
You made
it's
the
fun,
money.
it's gaming, or
put on the platinum vest and dance monkey. Oh, I mean, if that's what you need to do to exist on the internet and feel like a successful, happy person like Phil here, yeah, dance away, man. Dance away. Do the Mr. Potato Head or whatever you're going to do and be entertaining while you do it.
whatever. It's a podcast. It's something that can be fun no matter what. I don't want to put something on the internet that feels like it's harmful or it's dated.
But you
or-
harmed Wings last
You know what
time?
I'm saying?
Well,
Like I feel like
I know what you're saying, but I feel like to me, it feels like you're conditioned to do it this way because this is the way that the trolls won't fuck with you.
No.
Because like I
I
was
talk about my trolls.
because I was conditioned.
Yeah, you talked about them. Where? Oh, trolls. It's all the way down this video for 40 minutes, man. Oh, my trolls talk about me. My trolls want me to keep a job. My trolls. Come on. I know we're rent free and shit, but don't lie to us, Phil. Don't lie to us. We're always there in your little empty head. I mean, you had so much piss about this whole thing is that you had to say that the banana song was wrong. Who gives a fuck? It's more entertaining than anything you've put out in the past fucking decade, homie. It is more meaningful. And there's remixes that shit on your content about something that Meerkat said, oh, we'll grab that and remix it. Or, oh, grabbed it and said, haha, this could be a funny song for us. Great. It's the creativity that is just unbound here in the Vortex. Factors have really pushed the envelope for the past few years about that. And I'm really looking forward to the King of the Ring this year in a couple months now that it's been announced. So get to making those love song calls about phones and shit and Wings not answering. And yeah, sure, it'll be a good time.
Yeah, I was conditioned to do things forever just to try to avoid getting ire.
Well, you get
I don't
ire
give
from
two
being a
shits about what my trolls
fuck.
say about me anymore. I don't, dude. I want to make a legacy that
My
in 10 years,
trolls
20 years, 30 years
dance
from now,
like
someone stumbles upon
it's on the
Dark Side
stream
Phil
for
because
me.
I know
Didn't you
no
see
one's
that?
going to care about me eventually. It's going to
Last
happen,
month?
right? But someone
you
will
honestly
find the
believe that,
channel
though?
and be like,
Like I'm not going to.
Dude, your legacy is jerking
anybody's
off.
going to show up to like one of my Red Sex streams 20 years from now. If that might
20
might
years
get
from
one
now,
view a
somebody's
year,
going to laugh at Phil jerking off.
right? It's like to me, it's like bubblegum content. Like you consume it right then and there, and once it goes out into the trash can, it's never to be seen again.
Oh, is that why you delete VODs?
that's because you're playing Red Sec.
What?
Like,
Seriously.
right? But like,
Shut
what's
up,
the difference
drunk
between that
ass.
and like
Because you're
Breath of
playing
the
Red
Wild?
Sack.
Because, all right, I'll give you an example.
This guy,
All right, the
this
other
is
day,
the guy who deleted a whole
I'm
bunch of his
streaming,
podcasts.
and someone joins my stream. And do you believe them or
Because
not? I
YouTube
don't
told
know.
them to, or
Someone
whatever.
Wow, I just found your Heavy Rain playthrough.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy Rain, that game came out in 2010. Yeah, I found your Heavy Rain
Fell for the
playthrough,
fucking meme.
and I loved it. And I just decided to check out your live
You
content.
kept
And to be
laughing
honest,
at it.
your
The
content
fucking
is
Heavy
nothing
Rain
like it
meme.
used to be.
Oh,
But
man.
that's cool to know that someone who did a playthrough of Heavy Rain when it came out in 2010 is still live
Dude, those
streaming in
fans are long
2026.
gone.
You know,
Anybody like that's
And
long fucking
if you
gone.
truly make
Come
something
on.
that is representative of an honest reaction at the time that something is happening, then that content can be immortal.
That's super niche, though. It's like let's take Burnt Peanut back into this conversation, right?
Do we need to?
How many people in the world right now do you think is watching Burnt Peanut's Arc Raider live stream from last week?
Thousands.
I don't. It might be a couple thousand because he's so big.
Yes.
But like, by the time that you get a year out, that stream is going to get the same
Burnt
views
Peanut
as like
has
the Heavy Rain.
highlights,
You
highlight
might convert
channels,
one person
live
over to a
streams,
winner at that point.
shorts. How many
Right?
views is he getting
That
on
happens,
all of that
right? You
combined?
find somebody that's
You
into a
absolutely
really niche
claps
market,
both of your
and
cheeks.
they find you, and they just adapt to your personality. By the way, I'm sorry, Sweetie Man, thank you for the 15 gifted subs. Thank you so much.
What are my thoughts on Jay?
But
he's a
that's
special
a Bigfoot. That's why I
needs
call it Bigfoot.
feller
That's the exception, not the
who
rule.
decided to be
Like,
friends with
the
somebody
rule
who
is
treated him like a scumbag again. So whatever,
99.9995% of
man.
the people that interact with this content are going to do it when it comes the day
He's
it comes
like
out and the time, and that's when they're going to consume
a more
it.
retarded
Very, very, very few people are ever
RTU,
going to consume
though.
it after the fact.
Maybe it's because he's Canadian.
That's correct.
I
And
have to ask Sav.
you're always going to get the insane exponential
What?
attention as soon as something comes out. You're right. But at the same time, what you're talking about Burnt Peanut, and you're talking about online games. That's very
Phil's been
different.
chasing day one views
from
with
a
these
game
indie
that
games for
is
like the whole
on
year.
Heavy Rain's
He's
an
being
offset.
the meme
Well,
streamer.
Heavy Rain's
It's not working.
is a game, right? Like
I guess
it's
a
not
game.
that much different. That's a Let's Play-ish game, right? Because you weren't live
Correct.
streaming in 2010. You were actually doing Let's Plays in 2010.
Yep, that's right.
Because like live streaming
Yeah.
didn't really pop off until like 2013, 2014.
Yeah, and people
And I was
telling him to
behind the
live stream
curve.
way back
I
then.
was late to the game on live streaming.
It took
I
him
was
like
doing
5
the
fucking years.
on-demand videos for a very long time, and I was one of the prominent guys.
Because Phil was probably
particularly
very
doing
afraid
the
to play
narrative-based
games
stuff,
publicly.
like the
'cause
Heavy
he
Rains, the
just got hammered
Walking
and play
Dead.
games.
When it came out from Telltale Games, those games got me giant attention because I was reacting to narrative stories. And that's what I mean. Like, there's a difference today between someone who's reacting to or not reacting, but playing an online oriented multiplayer experience. You're right. Today, if you play the first stream of a game day one, you're going to get attention. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, you need to have an audience who's plugged in. If you don't,
Substitute week
they don't really
for
care. No one's going to
video
jump in.
1, video 2,
You know what I
video
mean?
3,
Unless you
video
hear that,
4.
he's doing something
So-
innovative with a multiplayer game, they're not going to
That's why he's
jump
chasing
in.
day one views.
But when you do a playthrough of something on launch day, that is, a one-time experience. That day one, when I played Elden Ring, I stuck in the entry-level area, and I fought that stupid
Tree
Golden Knight guy. I forgot his name.
Sentinel.
Until I beat him.
Tourist.
And everyone to this day still quotes it. Oh my God,
Fucking
Phil,
tourist.
you were an idiot, but it's the most entertaining
It's what
thing
people
because
it's unique. It's what people remember it as.
It's not
But
unique,
like,
man.
Exactly.
I want to bring this up though.
He's just
and like I
the
think
kinda
you're
guy who's gonna
disregarding this is
face
like
tank shit. He's just gonna stand
trends
there and just
happen,
eat shit
especially in
until he
like
wins.
the online space. Like, and I'm gonna reference this. There's a girl that I know you watch.
Oh no!
She makes
Oh, wait.
she makes like video content of old games.
Okay,
like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
We're gonna listen to this. Listen to this. So Phil goes, I want you to listen. Because we're gonna get 2 different stories, as I told you before, but you'll hear something happen.
And I'm gonna reference this. There's a girl that I know you watch. She makes
This, I don't know if this is Wings hitting anything or if this is like Phil going, oh shit, and turning. He's like sitting at his office desk, is what I believe. Talking on his phone, I believe, and then drinking. And then you turn around to the uh-oh. And it's just like, he's like stuck because he probably does this often enough to where he's loud and annoying as fuck to where Cat can't sleep because he's up until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning doing insane bullshit and just being a menace. So I really think that that's where we're coming from, is that he left the office door open and that her room, whichever one you want to speculate which it is, could be the soap room, It could be their master bedroom. Could be even the bathroom that's broken, and maybe she sleeps in the tub so she doesn't have to move at night. It's just like I think that he left the door open or cracked, and he's just so fucking loud talking to this guy drunk because he can't control himself.
Makes like video content of old games like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
If you're going to have these conversations, please let me know. Like, oh, I'm sorry, baby.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Because you're being insanely loud.
Because you're being insanely loud. Now, in my experience, this audio from Kat doesn't sound like she's right next to you on the bed and saying in a whispered little light tone, hey man, can you like shut the fuck up? I'm trying to sleep. So it sounds like she's at the door. To me, it sounds like she's like a couple feet away, like over here talking. Like if I rolled over here and started talking to you guys over here off camera, well, maybe you gotta hump it into submission because Valentine's Day and get back to it because that's what's going on. Is he's away and either she turned on the light and he's like, uh-oh. He's caught by the glow and he's probably pantsless, talking to Wings with a drink in his hand and a phone right here. Oh no. So that's what I think it is. So we'll run it back because I don't want you to come away with that conclusion just because.
Yeah.
She makes like video content of old games like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because you're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry.
I am?
I was too loud, guys.
I got to feel in trouble.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
I'm sorry.
Still
My
got
wife
Phil in
wants to go
trouble.
to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
Stop. So he goes, my wife wants to go to sleep. We're at 43:42. This video ends at 47:10. That means that she went back to bed and he continued to talk for another 4 fucking minutes. What? Like if my wife was laying there and I was doing this stupid shit and I was talking to somebody sitting there on my phone like, yeah, no, even with the earbuds on, it'd be loud enough to wake her up too. And she'd be pissed off too. So no way they're in the same fucking room. I'm sorry, Old. I'm sorry to most of those other people out there. From my experience, it sounds like every other time Kat's been to the fucking door. Every other time that Kat's been there. And I'm not saying that Phil falls asleep in the office drunk instead of downstairs on the couch. The couch probably has a crater in it from where a cat sits all day long playing Skyrim. So I think he's in the office, and he lied to Wings here because he, wants to feel like his wife cares about him more than Wings' wife cares about him.
But
This is why I don't do this stuff at night, and I didn't know I was being this loud, so
I wonder if
I
Kat
gotta
was
go.
getting a midnight snack.
Okay.
Like she woke up and was like looking for the cookie crumble box.
It was a fun conversation, though, and this is why I would
What
like to have you on my
about
podcast.
cookies?
Meet my bestie.
well, can I finish this point before you
Looking for
leave?
the cookies.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I know
Look,
you
he's
watch
hustling
a
it.
content
I'm
creator called
fucking
Early Bird, right? You reference that like Early Bird. She's like she makes like old
Again,
video
decent
games,
content
like,
from
she
Early
does, like,
Bird. Don't
little
fuck with her.
video essays
It's
on
totally
them.
fine.
Well, like that's what's popular on YouTube right now, the video essay. And what's going to be popular 2 years from now might not be the video essay, but right
Yeah,
now
it'll
that's the
probably
new
be
hotness,
video
and
essays.
That's what replaced Let's Plays, and
They didn't really
Let's
replace them.
Plays
They're
still
just
happen, but they're less
streamlined
popular than they
content.
were back in whatever year Let's Plays were popular. But like that's what I'm saying is like
That's why you can't find out what year Let's
the
Plays were
content you make
popular.
now
They're
has to be
popular
ever
every year.
forming and ever changing, and that's one of the parts I'm struggling with.
It's changing.
Is because I know I can't make fucking video essays. I
Then
I sound
don't.
like fucking George Bush. I got a
Make
southern accent.
gameplay commentary on how
And I'm just witty.
you play Call of Duty or something. Do post game commentary. Those used to be
I
pretty
think
good.
we make
Wingos.
video essays. It's just the problem is making that kind of content on YouTube today is so risky because you're at the mercy of the algorithm, where
Mhm.
at any moment they could demonetize your video. I had a channel where I made
Oh
video
my
essays before they were
gosh.
even called video essays.
Like Eat Wings, who's
It was called Kale Gaming, and I had a million view video.
Take another sip.
And
Coke sip.
within
This guy said he
5
was
months
leaving.
of me working hard on
I
that
said he was
channel, it
leaving.
got
That's why he's drinking it down.
demonetized
He's
for no
like,
reason.
dude,
You know,
he's not
it's
shutting
just
up.
not worth it. The money today is with live streaming, not with the video essays, unless you find
Maybe he knew he had some time to finish it up because he knew like
which is
the
very rare.
exact
And
timing
even
of
then,
how long
when
it
you
takes for
find that
Cat to
success,
waddle
it's
downstairs
fleeting.
to get a snack from the
It's not long
pantry.
term. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
100% agree. I 100% agree with you because I can think of a guy right now named Clown that he did a lot of Elden Ring video essays, and I loved him to death. And he's quit YouTube at this point because they take so much time and energy to make. And at the end of the day, it's
good
like you
edited
got to hit a
videos
home
take
run
time,
every
man.
time you make
You gotta
one.
care about
If you have one that underachieves, you put 40 hours of your life into something that didn't make you no money.
Yeah, but you learned what didn't
Exactly.
work then.
And imagine
I don't understand
that's
it.
your
You got to
business.
fail to
and then
succeed.
all of a sudden, you know, one day it's
Thinking
good,
like Phil.
1 month it's good, 6 months it's good, and then all of a sudden it's taken away from you for no reason. You didn't even do anything wrong. It's just gone. And that's why I stopped doing that on-demand shit. Like I used to only do on-demand videos.
Like he's like, I'm ready to play games
when I
again,
saw
man. I don't
stuff getting
need this shit.
demonetized, I was like,
I'm
nah.
done.
I'd much rather have a live audience
He's also
contribute to what I'm doing. And
this is also a major cope here from Phil talking to you about his demonetizing videos because that happens to you all the time. All of my videos from 5 years ago show up on my emails, and YouTube's like, "Hey, man, something ID matched. You get revenue split, or you don't get any money." It's like, okay, and it's smart because YouTube needs to consistently smash videos that are pulling old ad revenue money. And as long as they're not being watched, why keep them monetized? So YouTube's trying to pull that stuff because it keeps that revenue pool generating, and you just can't have dead weight shit. So Phil's entire channel is dead fucking weight, all of them, every single one of them. So it's him getting the real understanding of, hey, any of my videos could just be hammered at any time, and I can't do anything about it. I'm trying to cope with that fact.
that way they can't just steal that from me. So anyway, good conversation.
No, it wasn't.
I gotta go, man. It
He's
was a
not
good
gonna
one though.
remember
I
any
wish
of
I
it.
could get you on my show. I wish that we could work together in the future, but you're so hard to reach, dude. I don't even know what else to say.
I'm very anti-person. All right, Phil. Thank you for stopping by, man.
All right, man. You have a good night.
Good night, buddy.
Bye.
Big up to Meerkat again. Mr. Sway over here. He's cooking him up. He's cooking him up. Glad to see him back to streaming and stuff. So I got a little time, I guess. We're gonna watch a little bit of this. The follow-up. The next day.
Yo, it's Wings of Redemption. He's actually streaming.
Oh, I don't care.
And basically what's happened is Wings of Redemption commentary, something's up. Because, you know, but anyway.
Trolls,
basically,
okay?
it's the age of, this is...
Trolls.
I can't talk to the guy. And then I thought back and I'm like, wait a minute, guys. I'm trying to help the guy. And my text won't go through.
Okay.
And again, he's basically not seeing me. And I'm like, the only way I'm going to get this guy's attention is so he doesn't get in trouble. I'll send him a super chat. So I send him a super chat.
Terrible.
All right, because I want him to stop playing with these guys. I'm like, dude, if you keep playing with these guys, they're going to mess with you. They're going to make content for detractors. This is awful. And that's terrible. That's such a terrible thing. So I send him the super chat. All right.
There's the
and
50
then
bunnies.
finally, he sees it. He reads it. And he's like, oh, okay. And basically, he says he stops the game, like he ended that game. He rushed to end the game because he saw my super chat warning him that these guys were doing detractor stuff. And he says, I'm going to go on a break. Okay? And I'm like, oh, no. He leaves their mics on.
And they used bad language. No.
He walks away multiple times. Now,
I know.
They messing with him like that?
Yes,
and walk across the
Get on with it.
Sorry. The guy is miserable and doesn't want
That's like 9 minutes out of my monthly video to cut out. Right there. That's how I do it. By the way, that's a preview of how I edit these moments. I'm just like, I heard it, blah, 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 blah. Get on with it. You just kind of pick
I hope he took some of the stuff that I said to heart.
No,
I
didn't.
do feel like Wings can succeed. Okay? Seriously, I
that's
know
nice of
that
you,
he
I
can
guess.
succeed. 100%.
But
I
you told
feel
him
for
you
the guy.
can't.
But he has to get out of this
Can't get a job, but you can succeed other places, I guess.
this loop that basically he's stuck in.
Like
This
you?
loop of he can't make money, he can't get
Like you.
views, he
Like
can't
you.
get any kind of notoriety on the
Like
internet.
you.
His trolls are the reason because they
Like
troll him
you.
and mess up with his content. So then it
Like
gets him
you.
depressed. So then he drinks soda and he eats bad and he
Gin,
can't sleep.
and he eats
and that
slop,
screws up
and
his
he can't sleep.
schedule.
See,
So
that's
then
him.
he can't do other things either. And now his whole life
Like
is
fuck his
messed up.
wife?
And then it just gives more ammo to his trolls to make more content,
Aw.
which then messes with
He's
him.
a
You see what I'm saying?
hate.
It's an endless loop.
No wonder.
He needs to break the loop.
Go to
I
you.
can't do it for him. No one can do it for him. He's got to do it for himself, right? And I hope that he will, but there's not much I can do about it, you know? So, have we addressed... Oh,
The-
Chris, by the way,
the
thank you so
elephant
much. Chris,
number?
7 months as a member, says good to see you. Good to see you, Chris.
Look
Good to
at
have you
how
on
he
the stream.
opens it, mocking his
Um,
wife.
So I hope that addressed it. Are we good
It's
now?
like,
Can we
fucking
move on? Because I got a lot of
annoyingly loud.
reacting to do today, quite frankly, and I'd like to get to it. All right, now that we've addressed everything. So now,
Thing
yes,
is,
it's
I've been
okay. You can use an
insanely
insanely loud meme in the chat.
Why are you-
Yes, you can make fun of me that I woke my
Why are you mocking your wife in this situation? She did nothing wrong. I'm not even a cat defender here. She set herself up for this life of misery. She should have known what she got herself into in starting to date Phil and being separated from Subaru Man. She should have known better when she was putting all of her stuff into hotel rooms while Phil paid for it to try to slowly sweet talk her to come and live with him and be his live-in wife mom. Like, she could have figured it out, but no, she took the bait. She went with it. She got hoodwinked, honey dick, like very immediate. You know, add in all the different flavor text you want to it. But she's as much fault in for her situation as anybody else here, and it's her doing, and it's her. It's her fault. But she is going to go to work, and you, up at 2, drunk as fuck, talking to another 40-year-old man, or at least close to it, about how good your life is, allegedly, / my trolls cause all my problems, just like you, and trying to attach your own misfortunes and just double speak bullshit to another person so you can actually try to build them up so that you can play off of that as well. It's like playing Scrabble and you put in like a 2 fucking little blurbs, but you hit like a whole band of words and just clean the board up. Like, I got the triple word score. Look at that. All the points. Somebody's like, dude, that was my word. It's crazy. It's crazy that he thinks this way. It's absolutely insane.
wife up in the middle of the morning and she ran across the house to yell at me because I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's okay.
So you were in your office, eh? Yes, again, never trust a pig roach, man. Never trust a pig roach.
I'm serious. You can joke about that because I did it. It's
And
truthful.
why
It
should
happened.
cat's
You know,
not
it's not an
running anywhere?
exaggeration. It's not the detractors
Come on,
taking a nugget of truth and extrapolating it into a lie. It's truthful. It happened.
Oh.
It's my fault. It's a mistake I
Oh.
made last night. Okay, so everyone make fun of me. I give you permission. Make
Oh,
fun of
I
me.
am.
Okay.
Oh, I'm doing it right now, buddy.
But that's the only chance you have.
Look at that ego
Anything
save.
else, you're
Look at that
incredibly,
ego saving code.
incredibly on thin ice. You understand me? So you better only make fun of the one thing that I approve of you making fun of me for.
Not for you being drunk at 2 in the morning. All right. I see where
All
that's so.
Again, anything else you guys
is-
want to chat about before we adjourn? Just curious, what's on your minds? And for the record, if you like the fact that I'm doing these big react things now on the podcast, okay? If you like the fact that I'm playing this game today just to try it for something different so we could see if it's something you like, please support today's stream. Give it a like. Give it engagement right now. We have over 300 viewers on
Desperate.
YouTube, which I'm shocked we have that many. We have,
You can smell it.
how many on Kick? It didn't load. Hold on. Over
Probably
100
smells
on
like
Kick, right?
feet
Let's get
fungus.
some engagement going. Like the stream right now. Let's get it to 100 likes if we can. That'll help the channel a
Oh,
lot.
did we get a sick
All right?
bubble blow down?
Please support the stream. Whether it's if you're on the YouTube side, super chats
Nope.
and memberships. If you're
No,
on the
thank
Kick
you.
side, some kicks or a sub
No, thank you.
or a tip via PayPal. Please support today's stream if you like what I'm doing.
I'll
Okay?
pass.
Again, new initiatives this year, trying to show you guys I'm serious about changing positively for the better. Let's go. Am I?
I'm showing you I'm changing positively yet again for the 7th time. God damn it, writers. Like, you were doing really good. You're doing really good. I'm sure you'll heat it back up for the end of this month, though. It's crazy.
Escape Velocity just says, are you concerned that your streams are going to become too chill and 2 positive.
They definitely did
Yes.
because they suck.
Yes. In fact, hold on. Let me do something completely embarrassing that everyone on the internet will talk about. Let's go. What can I do? Take my shirt off? Suck a cucumber? Kiss a chicken? Oh, wait. Those have already been done, so no one would talk about them.
Yep, you gotta just
Shit.
push that onto fucking wings, because that's
Damn.
how we do things.
No, I don't know what this is, this Rev Noir. I did not hear about it. No, I can't do the banana song because I seriously still don't know it. I've watched it. What is it? I like banana, tasty banana. I don't, again, for me.
He doesn't remember it because he's just too drunk and he doesn't want to bring it up because it's not his content. And people ask him all the time to play the fucking banana song and it's not his and he can't play it. I find that fucking funny because it's his content that it came from. And he's just not creative enough to fucking come up with shit like this. It's really, really funny. And he does have it in his clip. That's correct. He does have it in his little clip reel. Because he has to steal other people's content. Just like he has to eat it, if I remember correctly. What a terrible, terrible fucking thing. Well, I think it's pretty much it, though. I think we wrapped it up all nice and tight, and that was a bunch of fun to do. Thank you for joining me on this lovely, lovely Valentine's Day. Yeah, I hope you all go get lucky and laid and, you know, get your peepees touched or whatever you're into, man. Like, have a good night. Be safe out there. You know, wear a gym hat because you gotta wrap your tool, man. Trust me, your tool. And then take care of yourself out there. Have some fun. Don't stress out, man. Just have fun. Drink some water. Have a good time. I'll catch you later this week. I'm sure of it. I'm sure there's going to be some other bullshit we're gonna have to stream and do this, and then next weekend I'm gonna have to, you know, start editing the February ones because kind of started them a little bit and made an intro, but that's about it. So have a great night. Have a bunch of fun. Guess I'll start some music. I can pick a song. I can never pick a song. That's like the worst part about it. It's like, yeah, I got songs for days, but then I can't pick one. That's terrible. It's terrible. Terrible. Send you out with some half pint. Have a good one, guys.
Just he's a Mr. Landlord.